and Facebook. It's coming on. We're on 1-3. Hello, everyone. Dr. Rich Castellano here, the Smile Doctor, with a very, very special guest. This is Dr. Phil with the Happy Clinic in Denver. Thank you so much for doing the interview today. How have you been doing?
Awesome. My life is amazing. Every day I wake up and I get to work on people and make them beautiful and make them happy. So
This is what I love about the Aesthetic Show. So, how are you enjoying the Aesthetic Show so far?
love it. I'm learning a lot. It's great to be able to come in and see what everybody else is doing, and you sit there and things joggle your mind, right? Even though they may not be talking about what you were thinking about, you're applying different concepts, you're connecting the dots, and you're going to make your practice better by just being here and being in the presence of everybody else
There you go.
that are, at the top of their game, top of their
Absolutely.
field.
So it's not just a happy clinic, not just a happy doctor, but a thoughtful doctor, always preparing and learning and taking better care of your patients. So you have to share with us, because the Smile Doctor, the Happy Clinic, which just means so much to me. But tell us how you told me in the past how you came about that name, the Happy Clinic. Can we share that story here for our viewers?
Sure, okay. So when I first started the Happy Clinic, I was doing three things. And I had to come up with a name that could encompass all three things. I live in Denver, Colorado. It's Happy Clinic Denver. So at the time, we were actually doing medical marijuana evaluations. I mean, we weren't selling marijuana in our practice or anything, but we were doing the medical evaluations for medical marijuana. We were doing erectile dysfunction, and we were also doing aesthetics. So I had to come up with a name that can encompass all three things, and came up with Happy Clinic.
The Happy Clinic.
Everything I
It's
did
a
made me
winner.
happy.
And it is, since you named it the Happy Clinic, did it actually become a happier place, or was it just happy to begin with?
You know what? I think it weeds out a lot of people that are unhappy. So
If you're
I would say
unhappy, I'm going to the Happy
you're-
Clinic.
Yeah, you're
How
not
are
gonna.
you doing?
Yeah, I'm not gonna attract people that are unhappy to Happy Clinic. I mean, if they're unhappy or they're stuck up, they'll go to Stuck Up Clinic, or. And so I attract very kind, very nice, very happy people, and the unhappy people seem to go somewhere else.
I love that.
So,
See, that is a beautiful thing, because when you walk into the doors of the Happy Clinic, like, an expectation has been set.
Yeah, and that's what I tell my staff too, right? You can't come to work with a frown on your face. This is a Happy Clinic, right?
That's too good.
So-
See, that's one thing to measure the smile. We're measuring the smile score here, but if you just name the place, hey, it's happy here. That's it. We're not the unhappy. We're not the moody. We're not the frustrated. We're not the complaining clinic, right? You need to find a job somewhere else. You're here at the Happy Clinic. I love that a lot. So, what do you like to tell patients to guide them? Because there is a lot of confusion in the cosmetic treatments. How do you keep them on track so they get their best results from their treatments?
First of all, just have reasonable expectations of what we can do as physicians. I mean, and I talk to patients all the time that what I do isn't a facelift. It's not going to totally pull you back, but it will lift, and it will, because everything falls, right, as we age, and you have to. And one syringe isn't going to do everything. I'm 46 years old. I have like 12 syringes of filler in my face, believe it or not, and
You look great.
yeah, and it's all in the hands of who's doing it. It's not how many syringes you do. It's in the hands of the artist that's doing it. So
How you use those syringes.
yeah. So if you can only afford one syringe, maybe just do lips, because that's something that's very noticeable. Whereas if you want to do a whole face and you're 50, you've got to consider, maybe 5-6 syringes to really do a nice outcome. So have reasonable expectations of what one syringe can do and what 6 syringes can do. So one of the things that I do in my practice is that I have a lookbook in the waiting room.
A lookbook. I like that.
Okay.
A lookbook.
So I have a before
The
and
Happy
after
Clinic.
picture, right? And then I have a little blurb about the patient. For example, this is a 50-year-old mother of 3, et cetera, et cetera. And
That's
this
thoughtful.
this is how many syringes she had to get from A to B, so that it sets expectations right away when they're sitting in my room, and they go, oh, okay, that patient's 40. She has 6 syringes to go from this to this. I'm 40. Maybe I need 6 syringes too to go from what I am to what I want to be.
Wonderful.
So I think that's the first thing is having those expectations set, and definitely number 2 on my list is believing in your injector, right? If you come in and you consult with whoever it is you're with, and you get an uneasy feeling, say thank you for the consult, walk out the door, because you don't want to be in a place where your emotions are telling you that you're scared or this or that.
So true.
You've got to have 100% confidence in whoever it is you're with, that they're going to do an awesome job for you, and they will.
I love it. That's so I love hearing this. Thank you so much for sharing that. How can people find out more about the Happy Clinic in Denver, Colorado?
So happyclinicdenver.com, real easy for you to find out more about us. We mainly focus on, as an injectables practice, we don't do any surgeries, non-invasive. We have lasers and fillers as well. And I also do teachings too. I teach other injectors how to inject and our technique in doing it. So.
There we go. So we're here with Dr. Phil, a breath of fresh air in the aesthetics industry. Thank you so much for sharing and being the Happy Clinic creator. That means so much to me and to your patients, I'm sure, and to your team, and for selfish reasons. You're enjoying the Happy Clinic too, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
everybody wins in this one. So look them up, Happy Clinic Denver. Thank you all for watching. We have more videos coming soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Dr. Castellano.
You're welcome.